Okay, let's begin. Give me a minute to share the screen with you all. In the previous class, we started with the 12th chapter, microorganisms. Can I have your videos on, please, all of you? Videos on, please. So, 12th chapter about microorganisms we were doing, and we will finish that. I think we almost finished it. One last topic is left. Okay, I taught till food poisoning in the previous class. We discussed till food poisoning. Now, today we will talk about food storage. Did I give you 12.2 as homework? I did, right? No? Okay. When market has today's homework, 12.2. Okay. So this month's duty I'm giving to Hannah. Yes, Hannah.
Ma'am, you did give us homework as 12.2.
I did or I did not.
Ma'am, you already did, ma'am.
I did. Okay. Okay. So if you have not done it yet, then please do it and share. And this month, Hannah will be posting the homeworks in the group. Okay. This month's duty, Hannah, you will be posting the homeworks in the group. And then today I'll give you 12.3 if two I've already given. Now, we'll start with food storage. Now, we know that microorganisms they enter the food, they multiply in the food, they spoil the food. And then when we eat that spoiled food, what happens is that we contact diseases. Okay. We catch diseases, we get diseases by eating contaminated food. So what are some methods which we can follow to prevent the microorganisms from entering the food? Okay, what are some methods that we can follow to prevent microorganisms from entering the food? That is what we will discuss today. Okay, now you must have noticed this that when we keep mangoes or when we store mangoes, it will be good for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. Okay, from the fourth day, it will start becoming, a little slimy. Okay, not like very hard and very good in shape. You will find in some places it will start becoming darker in color. It will start becoming little slimy. What is that happening? Rotting, okay, or spoiling starts. Okay, that starts to happen. Then if you keep it for a few more days now, you will find that it will become more slimy, more the color will start becoming darker. Okay, and then maybe in 6 7 days it will completely get spoiled. Okay, but if you consume mango pickle or mango jam, okay, we store it in the fridge for mango pickle, we store it outside. Mango jam, we store it in the fridge for months. Okay, if it is a mango pickle, then we can store it in at room temperature for months. If it is mango jam, we can store it in fridge also for months. So that way, mango does not spoil. Okay, mango does not spoil. In the same way, another example is red chilies. Okay, or green chili. When we store these chili, okay, red chilies, when we store them in the chili form, original chili form, it will be good for 2 3 4 days, maybe five, but after that it will start getting spoiled. Okay, it will start to rot. Okay, it will start getting spoiled. But the chili powder that we use in our homes, the red chili powder, that we can store for months. Right, the red chili powder we can store for months. Why? Again, because that is in powder form, so it does not react like the chili will get microorganisms. Chili will get spoiled due to the air and moisture in the air and all, but the powder, you can store it in a container, it will remain as it is. Okay, so now there are some ways to stop the multiplication of microorganisms so that the items are stored safe for longer duration. The first method is called drying. Okay, the first method is called drying or sun dry. Sun dried. Have you heard sun dried tomatoes? Okay, if you've heard this term, sun dried, okay, chilies and all. So, what is sun drying? Basically, what happens is that when we buy fruits and vegetables, they have moisture in them. Okay, these fruits and vegetables have moisture in them, and what is done is that we take them, okay, and we store them in the sun. Okay, we store them in the sun. So the water, the moisture completely dries up. Okay, now when there is no moisture in that, now the microorganisms will not multiply. Also, sunlight also kills microorganisms. Okay, so when you wash your clothes, okay, especially the inner wears, what you do is you should always dry them in the sun. Okay, why? It helps kill any bacteria, microorganisms, and all. Okay, sun drying is best. Okay, because it helps in killing the microorganisms and all. I taught home science also last year to secondary. So there was one chapter based on this, that your bathrooms also should have sunlight. Okay, some sunlight coming in. Why? Why is that? Because the sunlight helps kill the bacteria present, and bacteria is more present in dark and moist places. Okay, bacteria is more present in dark and moist places, so some sunlight is necessary in the bathrooms and the kitchen to kill the bacteria. And if it's not coming, then we should wash these places often. Okay, the kitchen and the bathrooms, we should wash them nicely often to help get rid of the bacteria. Okay, to stop the continuous growth of the bacteria. Okay, now in the same way, these fruits and vegetables also, first it takes up the moisture. Second, it helps in killing the microorganisms, also killing any bacteria, any kind of microorganism. Sunlight. Okay, there are fewer chances of microorganism to multiply in dried grains. When the grains are dried now, then also microorganisms will not multiply in it. Okay. Papad and badia are protected by drying them in sunlight. Okay. The examples are papad and badia, chilies also. Okay. They are protected by drying them in sunlight. Okay. Any doubt in drying process? Any questions related to drying? No? Okay. All right then. Then number two is using chemical products. Okay. The growth of microorganisms is also stopped by salt and oil. Okay. How? By salt and oil. An example of this is pickle. Okay. Pickle. If you've seen the pickle jars at your home, the pickle, whatever it is, if it is chili pickle or if it is mango pickle or if it is any other pickle, all of it is submerged in the oil. Okay, all of it is completely submerged in the oil in the jar, in the pickle jar. Okay, what happens is that this oil makes a layer or acts as a protective layer around this food. Okay, this oil acts as a protective layer around this food and stops it from getting microorganisms, stops the growth of microorganisms. Okay, this oil and salt also. Okay, we salt the things. Have you seen that if we buy non-veg, we salt it and keep in the freezer and all? If you observed it or if you heard this thing, salt is applied and stored. Why is that? One is flavoring. Number two is to prevent the growth of microorganisms, fish and all also, salting and freezing. Okay, to prevent the growth of microorganisms, salt is also used and oil is also used. Now, this is known as preservation. Okay, the general preservatives, some preservatives are there which are chemical forms that are used in packaged items. When you buy something, when you buy a jam or a sauce from the store, then you will see sodium beta bisulfate and sodium benzoate used in that. Okay, these are two types of chemicals, two types of compounds, sodium beta bisulfate and sodium benzoate, that are found in store bought items. This helps in preserving them for a long time. Okay, these helps in your jams and jelly and juices to preserve them for a longer time. Now, salt is used as preservative in meat and fish since a long time. Suppose I bought some fish today and I don't intend to make it today itself, but maybe tomorrow I will make. Okay, so what I'll do is the fish is, nicely cleaned, and then I'll put nice salt on it, and then I'll put it in the freezer. Okay, then tomorrow I can take it out and I can cook it. So the salt doesn't let the microorganisms to grow and spread. Okay, the salt does not let the microorganisms to grow in it. Okay, salt is also used as preservative in mango, gooseberry, tamarind, etc. Okay, when you when you want to preserve these things also, you use salt. Now, sugar is also used as a preservative. Okay, sugar, we also use it as a preservative. How? See, now for sugar, when you're making sweet things such as jam, you cannot put salt in it, right? In jams and jelly, we cannot put salt, so we put sugar. Okay, so some things, sugar, salt, oil, all act as preservatives. Okay, microorganisms also do not develop in vinegar. If you like want to keep the chicken and the non-veg in the fridge, what we also do is we put vinegar in it. Okay, we put some vinegar in it, nicely mix, and then put it in the fridge. Okay, so vinegar also is something in which microorganisms do not develop. Okay, so vinegar is also used as a preservative. You should know these names. You should know about salt, about sugar, about oil, vinegar. Okay, if chemical names come, sodium beta bisulfate and sodium benzoate. Okay, then by boiling or cooking. Now, a good method again is boiling or cooking. How is this helpful? How is this helpful? Milk, if you've observed, when we buy milk from outside, we boil it at home and then we cool it down and then we store in the fridge. Right? If you've observed this, we boil the milk first at our home, then we let it cool down and then we store it in the fridge. How is this helpful? This boiling kills microorganisms. Now, see, most microorganisms cannot survive very high and very low temperatures. Okay, most microorganisms, they cannot survive very high boiling temperature and very low freezing temperatures. So this is also a way to preserve our food. Okay, food, when we make it at high temperature, or when food is cooked at high temperature, it kills any bacteria or microorganisms. Okay, and when we keep the food in fridge, at night after we have dinner, we take everything and put it in the fridge, right? That's what we all do. After we have dinner, we take all of it that's left, all the leftover vegetable, leftover salad, anything that's left over, we take it and store it in the fridge. Okay, why is that so? Because in the fridge, microorganisms does not grow. Okay, because it is a very cold place, and microorganisms, they do not multiply in very hot and very cold temperatures. Okay, so therefore, food items are kept in fridge and ice box. Some of them are fruits, vegetables, fresh milk, etc. Pasteurized milk can be used directly without boiling. Okay, now see. when we are buying the milk from the store now, when we are buying the milk from the store, before packing, what they do is they do use a method called pasteurization. What happens in pasteurization is that the milk is heated up to a very hot temperature, boiling temperature, and then cooled down at a very low temperature. This process is called pasteurization. When a food material is heated at a very high temperature and then cooled down at a low temperature, then it is packed. Then your milk is packed in containers and then it is exported to from the dairies to our shops and all general stores, and from there we go and buy it. Okay, so pasteurization is already done. Okay, it is boiled at 70 degrees for 15 to 30 seconds. Then the boiled milk is chilled for storing. Okay, and then when it comes at our home now, we can directly use it without boiling also. When this milk comes to our home, we can directly use the store-bought milk without boiling because it is already boiled and it comes. Okay, after getting boiled, it comes. So this is pasteurization. Okay, um, this by this the growth of microorganisms is stopped. Okay, now if you have there is one more method is seal packing. Okay, seal packed packing. When we buy store bought items, we see that they are all sealed, right? They are sealed. Whether you're buying a jam, any chutneys, any chips, biscuit, whatever we are buying, they're all sealed. Okay, now the sealing is very beneficial. Number one is it helps in it protects the food from dust, from rain, from water, from dust, okay, from heat, all those things. It protects the food items. Number two, it is helpful in the storage and transportation. When they have to store it, the packaging helps. When they transport it, the packaging helps. Seal pack helps. One another important reason is it stops the growth of microorganisms. When your items are sealed, microorganisms cannot enter. And why cannot they enter? Because moisture and air will also not enter. Okay, because moisture and air will also not enter, the microorganisms will also not be able to enter the food items. So when you open a chips packet or open some namkeen or open any food item, we keep it in airtight containers at our home, right? We keep it in airtight containers at our home that has strong lid, okay, that seals the packet, opened packet. Why so? Why is that so? Because if we store them in that way now, then moisture, they will not react with moisture, they'll not become soggy and all soft. Okay, they'll not react with moisture and microorganisms will not grow in them. So four methods are there. Four methods to stop the growth of microorganism. Number one is drying. Number two, using chemical products. Number three, by boiling or cooling. And the last one, by seal packing. Okay, seal packed packing. Hope it's clear now. Any doubt in any one of the points? Any questions? No.
We need to have the beta bisulfate and sodium
Beta bisulfate and sodium benzoate is used when some of our things are being made at factories. Okay, jams and everything. They mix beta bisulfate and sodium benzoate in the form of a powder. Okay, maybe in the form of a powder or a liquid in that thing. Okay, the whole batch, and then they divide the your jelly or jam into like they fill small containers with it. They are seal packed and then they reach us. Okay, so they are added at the factory level. Beta bisulfate and sodium benzoate are added at the factory level only when these things are being made in their factories. Okay, any other question? Say loudly, Eva.
Will it come in the test, the names?
Will it come in the test, the name? Maybe it may come. Okay, so names you have to memorize. Names you have to memorize. Pasteurization definition also. What is pasteurization? You have to memorize. Okay. 12.3 is homework for today. Okay. 12.3 is homework. Hannah, please post 12.3 in the group. Okay. Now, some questions we will check out. We have some time, so we'll check some questions related to the lesson. Which tool is used to see microorganisms? Zoe, which tool is used to see microorganisms?
Microscope, ma'am.
Microscope. Yes. Female AIDS mosquito causes which disease? Hannah, female AIDS mosquito causes which disease?
Ma'am, 2 or 4.
2 or 4? 4. Dengue. Okay. Two types of mosquitoes are there. Female AIDS mosquito causes dengue. Female Anopheles mosquito causes malaria. Okay. Anopheles mosquito causes malaria. Female AIDS mosquito causes dengue. Why is yeast used in food products for making pickle? Eva,
Ma'am, for fermentation?
for fermentation. Yes. Okay. This question is a little weird now. Why is yeast used in food products for making pickle? For making pickle is the option. It's a funny question. Okay. Which of the following is used as a preservative? Johanna. D1.
Container.
Say again.
Container.
Container. No, that's coriander. But coriander is not the answer. Yeah, coriander is not the answer. It is salt. Okay. Salt is used as a preservative. Okay, Abijah, take the correct statement and take the correct statement. There is no difference between virus and algae. True or false?
False.
False. Yes. Nitrogen is kept static by red-black weeds in environment. Hannah.
Ma'am, false.
False. I will check this if that is red black weeds or not, because yes, some plants are responsible to keep the nitrogen static in the environment, but I have to see if that is red black weeds or not. Okay, because the name wasn't mentioned in the nitrogen cycle. Yeah, name was not mentioned, so this one I will check. Red black weeds, what do they do? Okay, protozoa is a simple cell organism. True or false, Eva?
Ma'am, true.
Zoe, lactobacillus bacteria helps in making yeast.
I'm not sure, ma'am.
Anyone else who can answer this?
False. Ma'am, true.
True. Because lactobacillus also leads to fermentation. Okay, in the curd is formed as a result of fermentation that's happening in milk. Okay, curd is formed as a result of fermentation happening in milk, so that is true. Protozoa named plasmodium are found in mosquito's body. Johanna, true or false?
False.
No, it's true. Okay, a protozoa called plasmodium is found in mosquito body. Okay. The process of changing alcohol to sugar is known as Abijah. Abhijah, the process of changing alcohol to sugar is known as
Ma'am, fermentation.
fermentation. Medicine like antibiotic and penicillin are prepared by Eva,
Bacteria.
bacteria, or fungi. Antibiotics are used to stop dash in plants. Zoe, Johanna. Antibiotics are used to stop dash in plants.
Not sure.
Not sure. Diseases in plants. Fly is a dash insect. Hannah,
Ma'am, infected.
carrier. Okay, we studied now that flies are carriers of diseases. Carrier. Okay. There are less chances of dash taking birth on dried items. Eva,
This fifth question.
microorganisms. Okay. Uh, can you all tell me one category of microorganisms? One category. Every one of you. One category of microorganisms. We will start with Johanna. Johanna, one category of microorganism.
Bacteria.
Bacteria, yes. Okay. So we have bacteria. Zoe, next category.
Algae, ma'am.
Algae, yes. Okay. Hannah, third category.
Ma'am, ma'am, fungi.
Fungi. Yeah. Abijah, one more category. Abijah, microorganism category. Are you able to hear me? Okay. Eva,
Ma'am, what did Abhijah say?
uh, that she is not sure.
Protozoa.
Protozoa. Now, virus is left. Okay. Now, see, there is a difference. Viruses are different. Okay. I think the book has not included viruses in the category of microorganisms. Okay. Let's check that. Okay. They have. No, they haven't. Okay. Bacteria, they have. They have. Okay. algae, one of you said protozoa and fungi. Okay, now virus is different. Okay, virus is, yes, it is a type of microorganism. So if the question comes now, you can write virus also, because viruses are microorganisms, because we cannot see a virus. Okay, we cannot see a virus with our eyes. It can be visible through a microscope. So yes, viruses are also microorganism, but they are different from bacteria and all. Okay, because they uh, you know they pass on the diseases. Okay, they pass on the diseases, and they multiply inside our body. Okay, they multiply inside our body and cause diseases. Okay, but they, when they are living in our body, they will multiply, and that virus can also get to someone else's body and then multiply. So this is what makes viruses different. This is what makes viruses different, but they are types of microorganisms. So yes, we can write in the category virus also. Okay, so 5 things you can write: bacteria, algae, fungi, protozoa, and virus. Okay. Okay, now we will stop here for today. Okay, we can stop here for today, and tomorrow we can do the rest of the questions. Okay, tomorrow we will do questions 5 to 10, and then we can start a new chapter. 5 minutes break for you, and then we'll begin with the maths class. I'll discuss the maths test paper today. Okay, let's begin. Can I have your videos on, please, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Hannah.
Ma'am, I joined through another device, so is it okay if I don't on my video?
Okay, Hannah, if there's some network problem, then that's okay. Okay, now about the maths test. About your maths test, all of you, you did good. You did good, but some common mistakes I'm going to address. Okay, all of y'all did good, but some common things that I want to address. First is the third question. The third question. The answer to this is collinear points. Okay, the answer to this is collinear points. Okay, let me see what answers you all wrote. Collinear points, very less of you wrote. Okay, some of you wrote concurrent. Okay, some of you wrote concurrent or coincident, but concurrent and coincidence are not the answer. The answer to this one is collinear. Collinear points. Okay, when there are two or more than 2 points common. Okay, collinear points. What is the meaning of this line? Two or more points common means there is one line and like this points are there. Okay, they are collinear points. Okay, that's number one. Rest you all got this correct. Now this one question, this one also I want to clarify. Mark a point P on a paper and starting from this, draw two line segments on the same line. Their name be PQ and PR. Okay, I said two line segments on the same line. How do you do that? One line you will make. Okay, one line you will make, and you can make P, Q, R. Okay, so one line segment is your PQ, and one line segment is PR. So those who did like this got it correct. Okay, mostly most of you got this one correct. Okay, now, yes, Johanna.
Can't we write the P in the middle?
P in the middle. Yes, P in the middle will also work. Okay, if you put the P in the middle, P, Q, and R. So this becomes your PR and this becomes PQ. That is also fine, Johanna. Okay, hello, Joshua. Good afternoon.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Long time, Joshua. Yesterday you were not there in the class.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I had a few difficulties in the setting.
Okay, did you watch yesterday's class from YouTube?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. And your test paper, will you send today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Today, please make sure you send me today. Okay, today itself. Now we are discussing the answers. Okay, so Joshua, make sure you don't change. Make sure you don't change anything or see the answers here and go change it there. Okay, you're not allowed to do that. Have you done the test already?
No, ma'am. I haven't finished the test, but I've started it.
You started it. Now I'm afraid. Now I'm afraid. But
Don't
what
worry.
to do? I'm not understanding. Shall I just invite you to the class tomorrow?
I don't know, ma'am. Maybe.
Because your test is not done, and here I am sitting leaking the paper for you. Okay. If this goes on, you will ask for
I'm
my
not.
resignation.
I'm not really understanding half answers.
Okay. Okay. So Let's do one thing, Joshua. It's 12:51 now. You can exit today. Okay, I thought you had already finished the paper. Okay, but you're not done yet. So what we can do is you join tomorrow. Today only I'm gonna discuss the test paper. Okay, so you join tomorrow. Tomorrow I will teach chapter 2. Okay, and once you are done with the test, you've sent me the test, then only you can go and watch this lecture from YouTube. Okay. Okay. So I will know, I will check. First you send when has Joshua watched, I'll go and check. So first you do the paper, finish it, then you go to YouTube and then check the paper discussion. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Make sure you join tomorrow. Okay. Make sure you join tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be teaching. Okay. Bye-bye, Joshua. See you then.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Yes. So now I can discuss with you all. Okay. So, okay, come on. So this is, if you've done it in this way, then also correct. This way, then also correct. Okay. Now this question, draw two opposite rays. Name them as PL and PM. Okay. Two opposite rays. Now what is a ray? First, I'll just tell you what is a ray. A ray is drawn like this. You make a point. Through that you draw a line. And then you make an arrow. Okay. This is how you draw a ray. Okay. It has one starting point, and it can extend up to infinity in one direction. Okay. So this is a ray. Okay. It has a starting point and it can extend up to any direction. You just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. 1 minute, please.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, I'm back. Yes, Han.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Ma'am, did you send the test papers answers?
Yes. They are in the group. Okay. I sent them this morning. All right. They are in the group. You can check your papers from there. Now, so how you should have done this question? Draw two opposite rays. Name them as PLPM. Okay. Number one, it will not be intersecting like this. Okay. If you made like this intersecting, that one is incorrect. Okay. Opposite rays means you will make one point like this, one ray you will make like this, one ray you will make like this. Okay, then you name them P, L, and M. So PL and PM. Okay, opposite rays like that. Okay, so this is how you were to make this one. All right. So please don't make intersecting once, but this is how you are to do this. Okay, Johanna, half marks I cut because one arrow was missing in one of the rays. Okay, so in your paper I deducted half marks because you drew it correct, but one of the arrows was not there. It was like this. Okay, so one half marks I deducted for that. Okay, if you all draw intersecting ones, have deducted marks, but if you all drawn it like this, or even like this, standing also, even like this also, if you've drawn, then also correct. Okay, now coming to the third question, two pairs of parallel lines and all the pairs of intersecting lines was correct for most of you. Okay, parallel lines are, now see, two pairs of parallel lines it says. Okay, so those of you who wrote only one pair, I think I have deducted some marks. Okay, two pairs means you have to write MP and LQ both. Okay, you can see that M and P are parallel and LQ are parallel. So both the pairs you had to write. Okay, then all the pairs of intersecting lines, all the pairs. What are all the pairs? First is ML. Okay, then we have PQ, and we have lastly LP. What am I referring to? ML means here this one. Okay, then PQ means this one, and then LP means this one. Okay, these are the pairs of all the pairs of intersecting lines. Okay, understanding? So all three pairs you had to write. Okay, then now coming to this was also, I think, a point of confusion. Concurrent lines, collinear points you all did. Concurrent lines, I think there was some confusion. I will tell you about that. Okay, now number one, collinear points are the points present on the same line. So the answer to first part was ADB, A, D and B, A, comma D, comma B. Okay, were your collinear points. Now coming to concurrent lines, your concurrent lines were, see, if you take any one point, for example, point C, na, what lines are passing through this one point? I can see AC. Okay. I can see DC and I can see BC. Okay. I can see AC, DC, BC, all three passing through C point. Those lines are concurrent. What are concurrent lines? Those lines passing through one same point. Okay, those lines passing through one same point are called concurrent lines. So here concurrent lines were AC, DC and DC. Okay, got it. Got it. Now, this question, all of you did correct. Fifth question, I don't have to tell you. Sixth question, all of you did correct. One thing, one of you, I think I deducted marks in the sixth question. Diagram was correct. Diagram was correct, but still I cut marks. Why? I will tell you. Half marks I deducted. I think it was Abijah, or I don't remember. Eva or Abijah, one of you. Okay, see, you draw a line segment. Means number one, line segment. Na? So you have to draw a line 7.2 centimeter. Okay, mark 2 points. Okay, because line segment is always denoted by points on both the ends. If you don't make points now, it will become a line only. If you don't make points, line. When you make points, line segment. What is the difference between a line and a line segment? A line you can extend as much as you want. When you make a line, when you make just a line, I can extend it from this side also. I can extend it from that side also, as much as I want. But when you are making a line segment, it has a fixed length. Okay, a fixed length. So for a line segment, you draw 2 points, dark points on both the sides. Okay, for a line segment. So you had to draw points, you had to write AB. Okay, this much though you all did, but one of you forgot to write this 7.2 centimeter. Very important. Okay, you mark the points and then you write the measurement 7.2 centimeter. Okay, very important for you to do this. Okay, very important for you to do this. So, like this, you have to do both. PQ also, you make PQ 6 centimeter and write 6 centimeter. Okay, so that was it. Then, seventh question, your favorite question. The seventh question. Okay, the first was a pair of parallel lines. One pair is written, so any one pair is fine. Either you could write PQ and SR, okay, or you could write PS and QR, okay. Either PQ, SR, that is these lines, or you could do PS and QR, that is these lines, okay. That is fine. Then next question was pair of intersecting lines. Okay. Intersecting lines, you can do many are there, many intersecting lines are there. So any one pair you can write. Okay. You can write PQ and SQ and SQ. Okay. Or you could write QP and RP. QP and RP. Or you could also write PR and QS. Okay, that is the center one, this one. Okay. Or you could also write this one, or this one. So any one you have written, one or two, I have given marks. Okay. Any any intersecting line is fine in this question. Okay. Then let's come to collinear and concurrent. Three concurrent lines. Okay, three concurrent lines. Now, this one, I think I want to discuss this with Johanna. Okay. Concurrent lines means that you take any one point. For example, I will take R. Okay. For example, I will take R, and then I will see what three lines are passing through R. Okay. So I can see this line QR. Okay. Then I can see PR. And then I can see SR. I will make them and show you. QR means this line. Okay. PR means this line. And SR means this line. All three are passing through R, na? All three are passing through R. So this is your concurrent lines. Okay, I think what you did, Johanna, was you wrote like this, OR, SR. No, OR. Okay. So OP, OR. No. Okay, not like that.
Like PQ or RS.
Yeah, PQ, OR. So PQ is in a different area only. Okay. So that is why I deducted marks. Okay. And OR, no, the full name, PR should be there. Okay. The full thing, not a part of it, but the full thing you had to write. Okay. So that makes your concurrent. Now, collinear points. Collinear points are, we have three pairs. If you have written POR, that is this point, and this point, then also it's correct. If you have written QOS, means this one, and this one, then also it's correct. Okay. If you have written POR or QOS, any one pair, whatever pair you've written is correct. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can we also write it as ROP and SOQ?
ROP. Yes. And SOQ is also correct. Okay. ROPSOQ. You can write it in the reverse order also. See now. I can write the points as POR. Sorry, this is POR. Or I can write it as ROP. Means from this side also I can name, from this side also I can name. So that's fine. Okay. There is no sequence that you will also always start from the left side or always start from the right side. That does not matter in this thing. Okay. You can name it from the left side also, from the right side also. Any side you can name it, but the names should be correct. It should be understandable that this line we are talking about. Okay, it should be the full name of the line from the start point to the end point. From the start point to the end point, anywhere you can start, but that should be there. Okay, so this was it. Then, how many lines can be drawn through 3 points for Eva? Uh, the first one, you showed a line and then you showed 3 points. Okay, so one line was the answer. One line. Okay, means when 3 points are in a straight line, one line. When these are not collinear, in this one you drew me a triangle. So I think I've cut half marks or 1 marks for that. Like you drew a triangle like this. Okay. But the answer should be that no lines. Okay. So that no lines was not mentioned. So for that I have deducted half marks or 1 marks. You can check the paper. Okay. So when the points are not collinear, you cannot draw any line. Okay. But when the points are collinear, through that you can draw one line. Okay, now, any doubt, anything else you want to ask from this paper? Any other doubts?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Hannah.
Ma'am, fill in the blanks, ma'am. The third question. Ma'am, you said the answer was collinear points. Ma'am, but before the test, ma'am, I was doing some practice questions in the chapter, and in the answers, ma'am, it was coincident line. Coincidence.
It was coincident in the answers. Okay.
Yes,
Then,
ma'am, while I was doing some experiments.
okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. When there are two or more points, when there are two or more than 2 points common, coincident means, overlapping. Okay. Coincident means overlapping. So I think this may as well refer to coincident also. Coincident means when the points are overlapping on each other. Two or more points are overlapping. So, okay, then those of you who wrote coincident, I will consider. Okay, because this question can also now when I see that, I can see that it can also refer to coincident. Okay, it can also refer to coincident or collinear. So those of you all who wrote coincident or collinear, that will be considered correct. Yes, Johanna.
What is perpendicular?
What is perpendicular? Perpendicular means when on a line you make a straight line, that is too long, a straight line which is 90 degree, which makes 90-degree angles. Okay. On a line, when you make a straight line, that will make 90-degree angles on it. That straight line is known as perpendicular. Okay. This straight line is perpendicular. So now we will be doing a maths class. Like I'll be starting with the properties of multiplication tomorrow in tomorrow's class. And Friday is your test of the 10th chapter, 9th chapter of science. Okay, Friday is your test of 9th chapter science, and Friday maths class will be there. Okay, I will be doing your maths class, a maths class with you, and I will also in tomorrow's class I will announce the quiz chapter of maths. Okay, I will announce the quiz chapter of maths and the quiz date also. All right, quiz chapter and quiz date I will be announcing for maths. Okay, all of you have to participate, and this time prizes will be there. Okay, this time a prize for the winner will be there. So whoever wins it will get a prize from our side. Okay, delivered at their home. So y'all prepare your best. Okay, prepare your best, and you'll be getting a prize. Yes, Johanna,
On what?
a prize, a gift. Okay, a gift delivered to your home.
What should we prepare on?
Say one by one, please. I'm not able to hear it. I think my network is breaking.
What should we prepare on?
For a maths quiz. Okay, and what chapter, and what date I will announce in tomorrow's class. Okay, what chapter, what date,
Ma'am,
tomorrow's class. Yes, Hannah.
ma'am, what price?
That is a surprise. Okay, what price is a surprise for you? Okay, but it will come to your home. It will be delivered to your home. So that is a surprise. Okay, that is a surprise, and you have to prepare. I will give you time to prepare. Yes.
Ma'am, will we get a sneak peek at the quiz date?
Will you get
Ma'am, a sneak peek.
a sneak peek? No, you will not get a sneak peek on the quiz day, but you will find out when it will come to your home. Okay, and this could be anyone. Okay, this could be anyone. So prepare real well. Okay, prepare real well, real good for the quiz, and all of you are participating. Okay, I'll give a date and a chapter tomorrow. Okay, and when it will come at your home, then when you open it, you will find what it is. Okay. Okay, so we will end here for today. We will be ending the class for today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.